So with the final whistle blown, the match ended Rangers 2, St Mirren 0. And of course, first things first, please leave your comments below on what you thought about the game, and of course like and subscribe if you're new. But let's get straight into things. The first goal, of course, came from Alfredo Morelos in the 12th minute. One-on-one with the keeper, a perfect pass to him, a brilliant run made as well. He's one-on-one, and for once I didn't see any look of worry on his face. He didn't stutter or anything. He slots the ball past the keeper. It wasn't the best shot in the world, but of course it resulted in a goal, and that's all that we're looking for. The second goal, of course, came from Connor Goldson in the 24th minute. Borna Barisic swings in a fantastic free kick. Literally, this cross was perfection, and Goldson got his head on the end of it, and a lovely finish from his head. On the whole, today, Rangers, I was very, very proud of them, particularly the first half an hour. Everything was going swimmingly. It looked like nothing was going to go wrong until, of course, Ross McCrory put in a bit of a poor challenge on the back of a St Mirren player, and that led to him getting a red card. But as the referee runs over and pulls out a card, Hugh Burns on Rangers TV shouts, that's a yellow card, that's a yellow card. As soon as he sees it's red, he goes mental, which I wasn't too sure about. I mean, I've only seen the replay once and didn't look at it any more than that, or rewind it or anything, but to me it was a red card, a bit of an obvious one at that as well. Obviously a lot of Rangers fans disagree, fair enough. Leave your comments for disagreeing if you do below, but even my close colleague and editor Blair, who also runs this channel, agrees that it's a red card. It's something that we're seeing a lot of, really, at Rangers, particularly with our players, but previously some of our red cards haven't been deserved. In my opinion, that one was, but of course leave your comments below if you disagree. But moving on, I'm not going to hate Ross McCrory for that. I'm not going to slate him for it either. He's a young defensive-minded player who's going to learn by making these mistakes. He's a player that I think we're going to miss, but let's not forget that Ryan Jack is coming back from injury after that challenge by Stevie May. So Ross McCrory, fair play to you for actually putting in the challenge, and at least it didn't lead to a goal. I think Ryan Kent today was absolutely fantastic. His old style of play works so well in the Scottish League. He just runs directly at players, does a bit of tricks, a little bit of flashiness, and then turns in, crosses a ball. And if it wasn't for an Alfredo Morelos miss, that could have led to an assist and a second goal for Morelos, leading to 3-0 Rangers. But it didn't happen, and that's the way that football works. But absolutely delighted by that signing of Ryan Kent. He injects just that little something else into our team. Ajari's got the same kind of traits, the skill stir, the flicks and the tricks, but Ajari is really starting to learn when he can use it and when he can't. I thought he came into the Scottish League thinking he'd dance it, made a couple of mistakes like doing rainbow flicks in the middle of the pitch and a couple of turns that didn't need to happen, getting intercepted. Now he's really good at holding the ball, passing backwards, passing forwards, running, and it was great to see him really start to come into his own style of play, whereas players like Ryan Kent even have just picked it up straight away and just got stuck in. Jamie Murphy, for me, had a fantastic second half. It's really, really great to see him do well, because I'm a big critic of Jamie Murphy. The main reason being is because I see a huge potential in him, and there are some games he just starts to drift off. Not quite like Windass, but I'd like to see him get more involved, start to cut in, shoot more, cross more. He just doesn't do it that often, but it's fantastic to see him play well today. Of course, if you disagree with anything what I say, comment your thoughts below, as not enough people are seeming to do so on these videos. I think Goldson had a fantastic game. Seeing him wear the captain's armband was really encouraging for me. Even when, I think Barisic got taken off in the 60th minute, Tav comes on to replace him. Goldson runs over with the armband, gives it to Barisic out of total respect for Tav, so fair play to him. But he really was captain fantastic today, getting our second goal, rising like a salmon and scoring that header. Absolutely beautiful. Katic as well, he made a couple of mistakes for me. They were the long passes that he was doing. I didn't see any of them actually pay off. Might be wrong on that, but when he joined, he said he wasn't like a ball-playing centre-back. He wouldn't run forward. He wouldn't do these long passes, but he tried them today and they didn't work. But as a defender, absolutely solid. The defence again today, solid. Barisic, brilliant. Tav, when he came on, good. Katic and Goldson, always brilliant. And when Katic was on the floor, you know the love story that him and Stevie G have got going on. You could imagine Stevie G was worried sick about his dear love on the floor over there. And of course Flanagan, again, crucial interceptions, brilliant play. He started to push up more this game, which is encouraging to see, but I would like him to stay back just because of the defensive qualities that he has and the fact that we are Rangers. You know, we will make mistakes. We do need him back there. Koulibaly, brilliant throughout pretty much all of the game. Towards the end, he sort of lacked a bit of stamina, which you can't blame him for. And he did a couple of turns and kept getting hacked out, shall I say, which is encouraging to see in my opinion, because it means that players know that he's a danger man all the way through to the end of the match, and they were getting frustrated with him like I'm getting with the way that I'm stuttering at this point in time. Then Umar Sadiq comes on late into the 80s, late into the 80th minute. and he gets the ball in like I think it's played towards him. He gets it on the edge of the box, and his legs are so long, bless him, and he's so tall that he was trying to do step overs, and he just stumbled, lost the ball, and he's still falling whilst the ball's got to the halfway line. Look, just so hilarious in my opinion to watch. But he's going to blossom into a big player as well, a really good player I think he's going to be, but he just needs to get used to his own height. On the whole, absolutely delighted with Rangers' performance today. I think this team really is the making of something special. I haven't been this confident in a team in a long time, particularly when it comes to the first game at IBROX. Recently, IBROX has been where we dropped our points, but it's about time we made IBROX our fortress again, and it seems like that's the way that we're going. So I'm absolutely encouraged by that performance. Could have gone better without a red card, could have been more goals, but we could have conceded one as well. So I think fair play. And Alan McGregor, fantastic goalkeeper, can't fault him. Honestly, double saves, left, right and centre, top man. Does make me wonder what's going to happen to Wes though, but that's a different story, whether he gets sold or not. But thanks very much for watching. Of course, leave a like, subscribe and comment, and cheers for watching.